This is a reading for Pisces. Pisces, how are you? Pisces, I see this reading being for anyone with strong Pisces energy. Do you have a Pisces sun, Pisces moon, Pisces rising? Do you have Pisces? Oh, Pisces is your signature sign. Perhaps you have, well, Pisces, if you have a Pisces Venus, do keep an eye out for the love readings that are coming up or whatever love readings that are in your sun. I still hope to go and get through them, even though I've been busy this month. Pisces, if you appreciate my readings and the time that it takes to do them, please do give me a thumbs up. And Pisces, if you would like to support the channel, please do consider sending a tip or a donation. Pisces, my channel is monetized. I do depend upon donations. Pisces, too. I'm still trying to find a gift for the cards. My main cards, Pisces, if you want to go and take a look online. This is the deck that I want. It'll be my third deck of that type. I love it. I should buy easily Pisces. I should buy, I don't know, like a bunch of them. Some is upside down and some of these are right side up. Let me make sure they're all the right side up. I need a bunch of them, Pisces. I think I probably need at least 3. I need 3 of the same deck. I mean, 3 new ones. By the time I get another deck, it'll be 3. I need 3 additional ones. This has seen so many readings already, this deck, Pisces. And I'm actually pretty easy on my cards. Anyway. I know I saw some that were upside down, so just give me a second. Let me just make sure all of them are the right side up. My cat is playing on the bed behind me, and I think she's tearing up my comforter, but oh, what is a comforter if it's not torn up, I suppose? It adds texture. Or I can clip her nails again. She's like, you can go and take a short of me tearing up the comforter next time, I'm sure. She really is tearing up the bed, whatever. I have a sewing machine and I have additional patches of fabric. That's probably how the real true patchwork quilt started. Okay. Pisces, let's go and get started. Everything is the right side up. Let's call in the spirits. And let that sound out. All right. So I'm not taking those because those just fell out like a fountain. Mid-April for Pisces. I have King of Wands for you, Pisces. King of Wands, bottom of the deck, energy, death. Pisces, there's no going back. Pisces is only going forward. Also, two Pisces, there's no being, what should I call it, subtle, passive, shy, also reactionary. Let me say that too, Pisces. Definitely don't be reactionary. If you can, Pisces, make the bigger moves, not the first moves per se, the bigger moves, the more important moves. And if you have to go and lay and wait a little bit to strategize, do so, as long as there's a bigger moves. Essentially, Pisces, what I'm getting with King of Wands and Death is that there are avenues for you, Pisces, right now to throw some big punches somewhere. And it's your job, Pisces, down on the individual level to figure out where should you be directing that force, that attention, that strategy to. Let's find out more, Pisces. I'm going to fold these back, Pisces, since I did read them. All right. Let's find out about this King of Wands. I have 7 of Pentacles. I have Knight of Wands. Much work to be done, Pisces. I'm not going to go and say, even though I do feel achievement or the quest for laurels is here with King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and 8 of Pentacles. This is all making the right moves for the biggest advantage, the best advantage. And it's about work. Where best to direct your attention and focus. Let me lower the TV in the back, Pisces. But I lowered it, but I guess it wasn't lowered enough. So the world does play an energy here with the King of Wands, all these Pentacles, and Knight of Swords with achievement, but it's more than that, Pisces. It's about a larger stage to work, a larger audience that you're affecting. Bigger movements. Not really, achievement's part of it, but it's all about scale. Not even reception, scale. And doing things with lots of eyes on you, a wide audience, a wide radius, a global audience, or a chance to go and make sure that what you do or what you choose to do right now, Pisces, what you choose to do, try and have it or direct your attentions to the projects that would affect the largest group. Think about that, Pisces. Don't do things small, like, for instance, maybe you can work with one client and that client would, be fine. But Pisces, what if you could go and work something else? Well, when you have cats, Pisces, things fall around. Flu. But anyway, when you have, what was I saying? The larger movement, talking about scale. Oh, yes, if you're dealing with one client, and if that client, let's say, takes care of some of your bills, I really think that the message that I have here is, what can you do to work with more people and affect more people? Just think about that. The larger the scale that you can go and put your attentions to, the better, rather than just doing it one-on-one. One-on-one is not going to go and get you anywhere right now. That's the point. Also, to being quiet and quietly working with one person, it's also not quite going to, unless that person is also into, how do we reach and affect a large group of people? It's all about extending yourself, extending your message to others. Let's go and find out about Seven of Pentacles for you, Pisces. So, Seven of Pentacles. I have Six of Swords. I have 10 of Swords. And I have 5 of Wands. Well, 2 of Wands on the bottom of this. With 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and 5 of Swords. Well, first of all, 10 of Swords and 5 of Wands, rather, not Swords, 5 of Wands tells me that a couple things. This is almost like dead things won't quite stay dead, or that there are issues from the past, issues from things that have been closed out that are sort of trying to resurrect or wiggle their way back, wiggle their way up again. In this energy too, Pisces, this is not really so much with the Seven of Pentacles. This is just sort of the background noise, or let's say the environment that's adding to this overall spread for you for April. Things or situations that were done again, there are people from that will try to sort of like resurrect or come up. And at the same time, Pisces, what's dead is dead. You've already seen the value of what those situations were. You've already made the judgment call. I mean, also 2 10 of Swords and 10 of Swords in all this energy, 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, in all this, especially dynamic King of Wands and Knight of Swords. All this energy tells me too, with that with that 10 of Swords, this isn't worth putting any more effort into any situation that you've already made the value judgment and seen it for what it is. Put the work into it. There was work put into it, definitely. As I said, there are still some things from that 10 of Swords energy that's going to come back up. Some things that are so dead, so over. But I guess people from those dead situations, they're in habits now. Habits interacting with you, habits focusing on you. Pisces, I feel like this is energy more of people kind of obsessing about you more than you are with them. Pisces, you're off doing your own thing and you're evolving, growing, doing life. And really, this energy right here are the people who you have come across as you've been doing life and as you've seen their flaws, their limitations, their inadequacies, Pisces. They're still fuming about the fact that you saw them so clearly, Pisces. This is this is resentment as well for those people that, although those situations fell apart, Pisces, the fact that you saw them so clearly, so nakedly, Pisces. They don't like your insight, Pisces, and they don't like the fact that you just, accepted it and moved on. Anyway, there was something else here. As I said, I got a few messages from this pile. What was the other one? Well, essentially, there are some situations that are, essentially, Pisces, you're going forward, but there are things, situations, people as well from past situations that I don't really like to focus on negativity, but they do hold resentment. And Pisces, with the 7 of Pentacles here, it really is telling you to be judicious in protecting your own energy, protecting who you deal with. Just because somebody necessarily, is antagonistic. I mean, people can say whatever they want, Pisces. People can do whatever they want as well, Pisces. Doesn't mean that you have to give a fool any credence, Pisces. And I'm not talking about the tarot fool. I'm talking about a literal fool. An idiot, a coward, Pisces. Also, too, in this energy that I have for you, very courageous, very moving on, very stable, and that's cowardice. You have some cowards, blustery cowards, people who don't use their own inner core, Pisces, to move ahead. But people, I feel like you've dealt with people who they've used other things than their foresight and their spirit. Anyway, be judicious, Pisces, about what you get involved with. Even more so, Pisces, if there's situations that you either already see the writing on the wall, Pisces, or you know the writing on the wall. You already know what it's all about, Pisces. Patterns won't change, Pisces, with those old situations. And of course, Pisces, I do feel you're perfectly well equipped to deal with those past people and situations if you want to, if you feel you need to. But Pisces, ultimately it's just going to end up the same way. It's going to end into a big stink. Anyway, let's go on to Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, Pisces. I have the Devil. 5 of Swords. Queen of Swords. I like that energy for you, Pisces. I'm going to go and check out the 8 of Pentacles, and I'll tell you what I see in the Knight of Swords. But the Knight of Swords, I really like the Knight of Swords for you. Under a King of Wands, too. I like that a lot. That fell out, Pisces, but I'm not going to take it. If you ask me, 2 of Wands energy with King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles is kind of 2 of Wands-ish enough. So, Pisces, basically, first of all, Knight of Swords clarified by the Devil, 5 of Swords, and Queen of Swords. Pisces, go after what you want. Go after what you feel is necessary. Pisces, if there is something from that past, something from, let's say, some past situations that have unearthed their little cowardly heads, Pisces, if you do see a benefit to it, Pisces, then go and carve out that benefit, okay? Carve it out. Get your hands on all the resources you can, Pisces. That's the energy that I have here. Queen of Swords. If there is something from the past, Pisces, that you see as valuable and worth it, I would say just try your best just to carve out that specific thing and then move on. Drop it, move on. Also, 2 Pisces in this energy, Devil, 5 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Essentially, this is looking future-facing, also reviewing what you can take from the past. Look everywhere, Pisces, for where your greatest advantage is. And also, 2, most importantly, Pisces, with 5 of Swords and Devil energy, what you feel like doing. If you feel like being as bold as possible in new endeavors, go for it, Pisces. Really, this is just no limitations here, because Pisces, whatever you focus your direction on, or whatever it is, the core idea, the core goal in which you want to achieve. I don't even care if it's as simple as gathering money, Pisces. or something more complicated like it could be whatever you want, Pisces. It is kind of acquisition. There is some acquiring energy here, but there's acquiring and work. But whatever it is that you want, and then whatever plan, there is no right or wrong plan. Also, too, there really is no ethics here that I feel you need to adhere to, Pisces, or ethics that you need to feel like you adhere to, Pisces. Think of your goal, only your goal. Go after that. You have right now, Pisces, you do have universal cheerleaders. You do have a blessing right now, Pisces, to go after what you want in whatever manner you want, from whom you want, regardless of who they are or what it is. Think about that, Pisces.